So far, the studio versions of the Radiohead songs I've heard have been fantastic. They have a very unique atmosphere to their music. I would say it's quite melancholy with fantastic writing in it as well. And this is actually a live performance of Paranoid Android, that fantastic track I heard a couple weeks ago now, which was a very, very unique experience. I'm curious to see if they can replicate the atmosphere in the live version. And also, are they able to do that effect where they layer up those guitars with Tom York's voice and create that very pretty wall of noise that they essentially do in the studio version? So that's going to be cool to see. And then lastly, this is actually a video viewer requested track. This is requested by DJ Turtle. Big shout out to DJ Turtle. Thank you very much for your donation, mate. Other than that, let's get into the music. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, here we go. This is the requested track by DJ Turtle. This is Radiohead Paranoid Android live at the TV show on the BBC by Jules Holland, quite a famous show with a lot of live music performances. If you do end up enjoying the video, hit me with a like, maybe share it with a friend, or if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Here we go. Love that guitar part. Such a memorable melody. Ooh. That answers the question that I had going into it. Are they able to replicate the effect and the atmosphere? Yes, on both of those. They layered up those guitars beautifully. Tom York's voice sits on the top of it. Really, really cool. Speaking of good melodies, York has an unbelievable melodicness to when he sings, especially when he goes on those long drawn out notes. It's fantastic, man. Fantastic. Great line. These parts are the best. Bass, guitar, York. Great bass line work on this as well. I think I might have missed that on the first one.
Makes you look pretty ugly. Kicking, squealing, Gucci little pig. You remember.
All those distortion effects, they're recreating it so well. Woo. For a band that can be so melodic in certain parts, they can also be like destructive when they want to be. It's pretty cool. They can flip back to melodic again. Okay, so it looks like what is the background vocals, those really like haunting hums or harmonizing that's happening. It's not the band members. Maybe it's an instrument, maybe it's pre-recorded, because I'm not seeing any of the other guys on the mic. Those harmonies in the back. Oh, I think that's the guy on the keys, right? He's got a great voice. Great line. What? Who's making music like this? It's so different, man. That great bass line, man. Brilliant, man. Wow. Super cool to see, man. They were able to replicate it fully. That was super cool. It makes me think that what had happened in like the late 60s and early 70s, where like music, especially rock music, had this golden age and it went to this crazy new height of what was capable with bands like Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, even the Beatles, Rolling Stones, all these fantastic bands, right? And am I wrong? Did it go through kind of a lull through the 80s? Because in the 90s, it feels like it was rejuvenated by a new generation, but they were making totally different music, which is the approach that you need to take when you're trying to come at a genre that's been done so well previously. Because you think of Nirvana, Tool, Radiohead, they're all doing uniquely different stuff to what was being done beforehand. It's quite the opposite. You know, you don't really hear, it's got touches of Pink Floyd in there, I think, but it's still very unique and different, especially the atmosphere. And then lastly, I'll say is I kind of learned that Tom York and Radiohead have soundtracks of movies, and you can totally see how they would be able to do that because their music is very cinematic. Like each part of the track is like another section of a movie, you know, or it's like if the song is the movie, then these little parts are scenes in there and they change it up so vividly. It's very visual in how they, what I at least see in my head from the sounds that they're making. So it's pretty cool. Other than that, man, fantastic performance. Thanks for your donation, DJ Turtle. This was a great track to have a look at. I wouldn't have checked it out if it wasn't for the request. So big thumbs up, man.